Hello, everybody. Welcome. Just getting up your comments. So hello, I'm here just to answer any questions you have about the Level Up Art Club because we are closing the doors tomorrow. So any questions that you have, I'm here and happy to help answer them. I can see Rhiannon says, Darby, is there a list somewhere of what the Level Up Art Club is offering? Okay, so here we go. So inside the Level Up Art Club, you get so many different things. First of all, you get the Coloured Pencil Academy. This is my comprehensive course all about coloured pencil drawing. It's got 80 lessons from beginner all the way to advanced techniques. It really walks you through it step by step, and each lesson builds off the last, so it really builds up your knowledge. So you get that. You also get Drawing Decoded, which is another comprehensive course that I've got that teaches you the fundamentals of realistic drawing. So these two courses each took me over a year to create each. So they are really in depth and they are a complete learning path from beginner to creating realistic drawings. Hi everybody that's joining. You also get a library of 170 real-time projects, and I'm going to be taking you into the club in a bit to show you deep into everything that you get, so you really have an idea of what you get if you join. So there's projects for colored pencil, charcoal, graphite, even watercolor, mixed media. There's so many different things, and the great thing about these real-time projects is that they're filmed minute by minute, so you follow along with me in real time as I create it and I explain what I'm doing. You get the sketch outlines, the materials list, everything you need. Hi to Susan, hi Mary, and so you also get the community, which is amazing. It is so safe and encouraging and just so lovely. Everyone in the community is absolutely lovely. So you get that. It's really valuable because you can post your drawings, ask for feedback, you can say what you want help with, and you get so many tips from other members, as well as our amazing community manager Alice, who's in there. She's an expert in drawing, she's a published illustrator, she's got loads of expertise, and so she's there as well to help give you guidance and that critique. And also you get access to new monthly training. So every month there's something fresh to do, whether that's a live workshop, a class, a resource, and also you get access to all new resources in there. So I'm gonna take you into the club in a little bit to show you around, so you get a real feel for what it'd be like if you join the club. But remember, doors do close very soon. Tomorrow they close, 14th of October at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. And the thing is, I only open doors to the Level Up Art Club a few times a year. So this is the last time they're going to open this year. So if you don't join, you'll have to wait till next year to join. And also, if you lock in this price, then you're locked in, whereas we're thinking of increasing the price when we open next. So if you're thinking about joining, now would be a great time to get in so that you lock in this price and it never increases for you. Okay, so let me check out the questions that you guys are having. Hi, David. Rosie says, I have a question. Why some colors are hard to find in color pencil? So with this live, I'm just answering questions about the Level Up Art Club. I'm not really sure what you mean by your question as well. Why some colors are hard to find in color pencil. I'm not too sure. Tim says, what's the cost of the Level Up Art Club? It's $39 per month, US dollars, or $390 per year, and yearly gives you 2 months free. And the great thing is, if you join on the monthly plan, you get 14 days to try it out. It's our Level Up guarantee, so you can try it out for 14 days, and if it's not for you, we'll give you your money back. And if you're an annual member, you get 30 days, and if it's not for you, we'll give you your money back. We're that confident you're going to love it. So there's really zero risk. You can get in, try it out, and if it's not for you, we'll give you your money back, but you'll be locking in this price. So if we increase it next time we open, then you're locking it in at this lower rate. And also, if you are interested in joining, remember I only open a couple of times a year, and it will be closed until next year, so you're gonna have to wait a while to join. Jules says, does it cater to all levels from beginner to advanced? Absolutely. Inside the Level Up Art Club, we have a whole range of skill levels. People that have never ever picked up a pencil before in their life, that came to Draw Week and that's the first time they've ever drawn. And we also have people that are more experienced and looking to improve. So we have loads of artists of all skill levels. So even if you're a complete beginner, it's not an intimidating environment at all. It's super safe. The amount of people that we have say that they were, nervous to post at the start, but then they just kind of looked at the community and really got the sense that it's so safe and lovely and encouraging. And now they're just posting all the time and sharing their drawings, even their bad drawings. They feel confident sharing them because it is such a safe space. Jana says, in the Level Up Art Club, are there sessions that break down specific targeted parts in isolation, how to draw wings, talons, eyes, step by step? Absolutely. So let me show you. I want to go through a few things and I'm going to show you inside the club. So first of all, if you join before doors close, you will get to be part of our next live workshop that we'll be doing inside the club. This is for members only. So we're going to draw this super cute dog. We're going to tackle the white fur. So if you're part of Draw Week and love those live classes, this can be your next project that we'll do all together. So this will be coming up soon in the workshop. So you'll want to make sure you're a member if you want that. And also if you join before doors close, then you will get this portrait course absolutely for free when you join. It's a 3-hour comprehensive course and you will get that for free and it's yours to keep. So even if you cancel your membership, you will still get to keep this course. So it's super in depth and you will get to draw eyes, skin, freckles. So really great if you're looking at improving your portrait drawings. So if you want to join, it's kirstypartridge.com/levelupartclub, as you can see here, or we'll be putting the link in the chat as well and in the description. Okay, let me check out your comments. So Susan says, how do we join? Absolutely, we'll put the link in the description. It's also in the description of this YouTube post. It's in the description and also we'll be putting it in chat as well. Jules says, I've bought the Legacy course in the past. Is there lots of new stuff in this Level Up Art Club? Yes, so you'll get access to Drawing Decoded and Colour Pencil Academy, as well as new stuff each month. So new projects that I do each month. So let me show you inside the club because that's going to be really helpful to see what you get. Let me take you in. So this is what you will see if you join. You're going to get access to all of these things. So first of all, you will have a welcome start here section. So this is where I recommend going first. This is going to give you that information about how to find your way around. You got a quiz to show you what level you are with drawing and then a roadmap so that you can see exactly what to do in the membership first to improve your skills. We've got the community and I love the community so much. You can see here that we've got lots of people posting really amazing drawings. Lots of people already joined from Draw Week, getting involved in the community, sharing their drawings from Draw Week, and that's been absolutely awesome. Down here, hopefully you can see, we have 4 different threads. I don't know if I'm covering it. I'm probably covering it, but we have 4 threads. We have Introduce Yourself, where you can introduce yourself, share a little bit about yourself, which is great because we get to see where everyone's from, people all around the world. There's Critique Club, which is where you can post if you want to get feedback on your drawings. So if you're looking for people to give you tips and feedback, then you can post in Critique Club. We also have supportive sharing, which is lovely if you just want that support and that encouragement, but you're not looking for lots of feedback and you just want a safe space to share. And also we have general art chat. So if you have a technique that you want to share or a tip or something that you're absolutely loving, then you can share it in the general art chat. So this helps keep the community more organized. And I also love the community because we have a little challenge tab here. So this, for example, is some of our projects from the Colour Pencil Academy course. And once you've done it, you can go into the project and share yours, and you can see what everyone else has done from that project. So you can just, it's a really nice space to see everyone's version of that same project, which I love. And you get points for completing the challenges, which I like because we have the leaderboard. So I'm on my account here so to show you, but you can see we have weekly, monthly, and all-time winners so that we can see which members are making the most progress. Now, that's a bit about the community. I really want to take you inside the art class collection because I love this part. And let me quickly check in on your comments. Carol says, once we are a member, how do we enter the website for the Level Up Club? In the welcome email, you should get the link to log in. But if not, you can reach out to our team at kirstypartridge.com and we can help you with that. We can put the URL for the login in the chat, I think. Let me reach out to the team and we'll be able to help you with that if you didn't get the welcome email, but it should have the login and everything in there. Maria says, I missed out on the bonuses drawing the lives. Is these bonuses different than what you get when signing up today? So if you sign up before doors close, you will still get the portrait course bonus. So you will still get this one. You won't get the others because they've expired, but you'll get this one now, which is, to be fair, the best bonus anyway. So with this, you are getting this colour pencil portrait course, and it's really comprehensive. It's yours to keep even if you cancel your membership. It's worth $97, but you will get it for free when you join. Okay, so I want to show you inside the art class collection because honestly, this is one of my favorite things about the membership. So inside here we have 170 projects. So first of all, if you go to Colour Pencil, you'll see it's all broken into categories. So if you wanted to have a go at an animal, you can click there and look at all of these beautiful projects that we've got, and each one of these is filmed in real time. So minute by minute you can follow along with these projects and create them yourself. You can you'll get the sketch traceable, you'll get the materials list, everything. You'll also, as you can see, get lots of things for portraits. So I know that portrait drawing is really, really popular. We'll get loads of portraits. We've got lots of portraits here, as you can see, full portraits as well. So from the start to the end, lots of portraits to have a go at of different subjects. So we've got women, we've got children, we've got even a cute little baby there. And so let me go back into the collection. We've also got, let me show you, we've got simple studies like the hair if you just want to focus on one feature. And so this is, you get access to this entire library for just $39 a month. And this is just one of the things you get. Like I'm going to show you everything, and it's going to blow your mind, everything you get access to, instant access. So you'll also get some sketching tutorials. So I'll show you different methods like the grid method, reference point using a monitor, and freehanding. So you also have sketching lessons within the courses, but these are just even more projects to have a go at. So you'll never be short of things to practice on. Now let me show you some of the watercolor ones because these are really, really fun. We have some different styles here because sometimes you might want to break from realism. And so we've got some beautiful, loose, expressive paintings. I love this robin. And we've got some tiger eyes here in watercolor pencils. So I'm showing you how to do realism even with watercolor pencils. I love these expressive paintings, and a lot of the members in the Level Up Art Club do these. They just like a nice little break as well, or just want to dabble in different sort of mediums. As well as animals, we've got landscapes, we've got it all inside the Level Up Art Club, we really have. So remember, all of these projects are in real time. You get to draw them with me and paint them with me minute by minute. Okay, Maria says, is the drawing program included in the Level Up Art Club? Drawing Decoded is, which is my comprehensive course on realistic drawing, which teaches you all of the fundamentals you need for drawing. So it teaches you sketching, value, lighting, how to create texture, how to use tools, how to draw portraits and animals. Everything is inside inside Drawing Decoded, all of the basics. And the thing is, Drawing Decoded teaches you those fundamentals that are just so important no matter what you're drawing and what medium you're using. So you can take those fundamentals and they're still relevant if you're painting expressively in watercolor or drawing with colored pencil. I love this silhouette drawing here. It's so lovely. We really go through how to create values in this, from light, subtle trees in the background to the really dark animals in the foreground. It's absolutely amazing drawing, painting that one. And we've got this beautiful galaxy silhouette as well. These are projects that don't take ages, but they're really, really beautiful. So sometimes realism can take hours and hours and you just want to do something quick or something different. We've got basics in there of watercolor as well, if you're new to the medium, as well as portraits and more realistic paintings. What I love with the paintings like this one is that I use watercolor, especially for the hair, to get that more expressive look. But then I did a lot of realistic shading with colored pencils for the face. Same with this painting here. So you can mix elements, have that expressive look, and then have realistic details as well. We also have charcoal, and I love drawing with charcoal because it's so dramatic, isn't it? Let's check in on what you guys are saying. If you have any questions, then Darby on my team, he's also my amazing husband, is answering them as well. So that's great. And so he's answering those questions there, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to keep diving in and showing you all of this amazing stuff inside the club. You can see we have portraits in charcoal. So I show you how to do hair and really get that motion in the hair. All of these portraits, and they look complex and intimidating maybe, but I break them down step by step so that you can do it. And a lot of people inside the club say, I never thought I'd be able to draw that. There's no way. But then because I break it down step by step and take you through it, even if you're a beginner, you can tackle drawings like this. Even like this baby that's quite complicated. It's got blurry details in the dress, very blurry and out of focus, and then lots of details on the flower headband. You can do this, and like with the bubbles. So I hope you can see just how much is in here. I want to show you as well the animals in the charcoal. We've got furry animals, we've got the elephant, we've got dogs, birds, we've got alligator as well, and these lovely lions. So many projects, and all of those are available as soon as you join. So just for $39 a month. So $39 a month US dollars. We also have some graphite lessons, from the basics and creating water drops all the way to portrait studies and animals as well in there. And remember, this is in addition to a whole graphite course, which I'm going to show you in a minute. We've even got some pastel projects like this panda, dog, bird, and a lovely palm tree bracelet. You can see that we cover so many different subjects and so many different mediums. And the thing is, you can do all of this because in the Level Up Art Club, I teach you how to apply the main fundamentals to any medium and any subject, because it really doesn't matter what tool you're using. Yes, some techniques may change, but it's more about understanding those fundamentals like value, sketching, your shading, and how to mix colors, all of those things, and create textures. So this butterfly was so fun, and I did this with a marker underbase and then colored pencil over the top for detail. Same with this blue fish as well. And so I've got marker drawings in there, and this one here was pastel with colored pencil over the top. So if you're the type of artist that just loves dabbling and mixing it up, this club is for you. Now, let's show you the two courses. Before I do, let's see, any questions? Jana says, how long are the majority of real-time drawings? They're about, those sort of projects can range from like an hour or two all the way up to like 10 hours if it's a really big portrait in colored pencil. So what's nice is that it really is a mix. Like for example, even with the colored pencil, which is quite a slow medium, if you go in, you could just go to say the objects and just do the cupcake or the flower, and it might take a couple of hours. Or you can do a really long portrait that will take, you know, maybe 10 hours. It depends on the project. So there are projects of all different lengths. I even have, as you can see here, I didn't show you this, but a whole section on different skin tones and textures, wrinkles, freckles, picking colors for the skin. This collection has it all. And remember, there's not long left to join, and we only open doors to the Level Apart Club a couple of times a year, and they will close on the 14th of October at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, and they won't open until next year. And when we open next year, the price may increase. So if you want to lock in the price and keep this low price forever, then make sure to join before doors close, because we might increase it next time we open. And also join, because if you join on a monthly plan, which is $39, you will get 14 days to try out the club. And if you don't like it, we'll give you your money back anyway. So there's really zero risk, but you just want to get in, lock in your spot before we close the doors. Now, let me show you inside these two main comprehensive courses. Like I said, each of these took me over a year each to create. I really put a lot of time into planning this. I really boiled down everything I've learned about drawing and put it into a path that will take you from a complete beginner that's never even held a pencil to, you know, creating super realistic portraits like this that are more in depth. So we go through an introduction to start with, which is mainly just about getting your supplies and having the right mindset. And then we go into the basics of drawing, which is level 1. I show you things like how to hold the pencil, how to sketch using basic shapes. We go into value and shading techniques and how to create different textures. And at the end of each level, we have a masterclass where we bring all of the learning from that level together and create a finished drawing. There's lots of projects in between, and there's a whole workbook for each level as well, which is awesome. Like, okay, if I go into this, I can show you one of the workbooks, I think. Let me try and show you this. So this is an example of one of the workbooks. This is the level 1 workbook, and you can see that it gives you a checklist of things to do in the workbook. You've got exercises to have a go at, like for the sketching. So there's lots of practice, there's worksheets, and a lot of people say that the club more than pays for itself just in the value you get from the workbooks. So for each lesson, there's things that you can do, like I said, worksheets, so that you're not just watching the theory in the lessons, but you're putting it into practice. So yeah, you get to test different textures and do lots of different things. And that's just one of the workbooks for the first module. So like I said, in each level, we have a project. So in level 2, we then start to learn how to add depth. Once you've learned the basics of shading and everything, we start to add depth. We look at how do we blend, how do we use edges and things like negative space when we're sketching. We get more in depth, but we only go to these more advanced techniques once you've learned the basics. We don't jump there. Everything builds on itself very nicely and gradually. Just checking any comments. But yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. So also, if after each level, you'll see a couple of Q&A sessions where I saw common questions within that level, and I just answered them to give you even more clarity around all of these different techniques. And for level 2, we create this lovely doggy, and we do this blurry background. And I know that's one of the skills that a lot of people want to learn, is how do I create a blurry background? In Drawing Decoded, we have 50 lessons, so you can really see how comprehensive the course is. In level 3, we go through even more advanced techniques, like how to use the grid method to create accuracy when drawing a portrait. We go through lighting. We go through how to simulate more complex textures like these in the snail, or how to create more natural transitions like around a hairline so it doesn't look just cut out and cartoony. And we even do a nice little landscape drawing to finish off that level. By the end of Drawing Decoded, you will understand why drawings look realistic. You will know how to improve your drawing, because with each stage of the course, I use lots of examples of students' drawings, beginners' drawings, and show you how that lesson applies to improving a drawing. So if I'm talking about value, I will show maybe where a student hasn't got many values, and I will show you how to correct it. So every time I teach something, I'm showing examples, which many of my students have said makes a world of difference to just making it click. I even go and solve more complex textures, like how do you do raindrops when there's a blurry background in the background as well? How do you figure out what order to do things in? You will learn all of that, because part of learning to draw is developing that artist intuition, right? And that's what you're going to develop. And then finally, you get the bonus that's included in Drawing Decoded as well. This is a lovely bonus training that teaches you the basics of color theory, how to use that in different mediums, and then we apply the fundamentals of color to creating this lovely cat. There's hundreds of projects in here, and honestly, this club has everything you need to create realistic drawings. I do not believe you'll find better value for money out there. The amount that you access when you join is insane, and for only $39 a month. What's $39 a month? Like the cost of one lunch and a coffee a month. But for that, you are unlocking that creativity, something that we deserve to do for ourselves. And if you've been part of Draw Week, you've seen what you can learn in just 5 days, and this is just going to transform your drawing skills in a really supportive community. Now, I'm going to show you as well inside the Colored Pencil Academy. Kirsty says, if I join to pay monthly, am I able to cancel if I wanted to in 3 months or so, if I'm not able to use the classes as much as I thought? Yeah, so the great thing with the membership is that there's no commitment, so you can cancel anytime you want. So if you're a monthly member, you can cancel whenever you want. And so yeah, absolutely no problem with that. So that's why I said it's worth joining, even if you're interested, even if you're thinking this is something that you might be interested in. Join before doors close on the 14th of October, which is only tomorrow, because we will close the doors and they won't open until next year. And like I said, the price may increase the next time we open them. So you'll lock in this price and it will never increase for you. And you have 14 days on the monthly plan to try it out anyway. And if it's not for you, we'll give you your money back, no questions asked. I'm that confident you'll love it. Okay, I want to show you inside Colored Pencil Academy now. This has 80 lessons and it's the most comprehensive course you will see on colored pencil. It really is. We go through an introduction, which is like all the supplies you need. We talk about colored pencils. We have an entire lesson on colored pencils, and in an entire a lesson on picking the perfect paper, because I know paper can be something that's quite like confusing. What's the right paper? I break it all down, and I go through some other techniques like supplies you'll need if you want to blend with solvent, because this is an amazing technique with colored pencil that I really show you in the course. Level 1, we actually stick to black and white because it's really important that you understand value before diving into color. So we use tone paper and we practice just using our white and black color pencil to create a lovely eye. I show you an easy way to transfer your sketch, and we also start to learn about pencil pressure and shading techniques. So this goes nicely with Drawing Decoded because it's just re-going over those techniques, but this time with colored pencil. But when we get into level 2, that's where it really, the magic really starts, because we start to learn about color theory, how to create and mix colors for any reference you want. And we even start to look at layering mistakes, how to layer your colors, what is burnishing, and you will learn all this whilst drawing these beautiful flowers. So you're not just learning, you learn and you apply what you learn straight away in projects and in using the worksheets. Once again, there's worksheets in this course to keep you on track, and so you practice everything you learn. In level 3, we go through how to use solvent, which is honestly an amazing technique if you want your drawings to look more like paintings. I show you how to blend with solvent, mistakes to avoid so you don't end up with muddy drawings, how to end up with nice, clean, bright colors. We go through how to use the grid method again, how to choose the projects for this beautiful tomato. And look, you can see that when you blend with solvent, it just turns the color pencil shading into this, it almost looks like thick paint. It's gorgeous. And the great thing is, once this dries, you can then add color pencil straight over the top, whether that's a light color, a dark color. It really is awesome. And we're going to create this tomato drawing with mushrooms in the foreground and a blurry background. So I show you how to create a lovely blurry background as well. In level 4, we dive into advanced techniques. We create a lovely landscape project together. So this is great if you're loving landscapes. We've got some of them in the club. And I show you different colored pencil techniques that I love, like using the X-Acto knife or erasers and using indenting tools. It really is really amazing what these different tools can add to your drawings, and it makes it easier to get these different techniques. We also learn about lighting as well. Now level 5 and 6 is my personal favorites because that's when we dive into animals, which I know is what you guys love drawing with your color pencils. So we start off nice and simple with just some different studies of like the fur. We do these lovely peacock feathers and scales so that you really get to practice doing a variety of textures. We look at different references and how the fur is different, short fur versus long fur. And then we put that all together into creating a lovely cat project together. And also then in the portraits you get, I'm going to show you one of the things you get here, because you get access to my color pencil portrait guide inside the club. And I want to show you this because this is so in depth, you guys. I'm just waiting for it to download. Let me show you this. So this is the portrait guide, and it takes you through so many different things, how to create facial features. It has eyes, it has step by step how to create the nose, how to create the mouth, all the teeth, the ear, eyebrows, step by step how I'd approach these different subjects, as well as different types of skin. I give you color mixing recipes as well, of like common colors I use and the layers, the order of the layers that I use, dark skin tones as well, and how to create smooth skin versus freckles, aged skin. So this is just one of like so many things that you get. It really is unbelievable. Same with hair. How do we tackle white hair? What colors do you need to use for that? Or blonde hair, different types of ginger hair or brown hair and black hair, different textures of hair as well. You can see how in depth that is. And so I go through that guide as well as mistakes to avoid. And then we also, in the next module, module 18, create a lovely portrait together as well, step by step. You will also get my 2 advanced trainings, so advanced animal training, we'll do this parrot with another blurry background using solvent, and then this advanced portrait training. So that is the Coloured Pencil Academy. Can you see why I'm so excited to share this club with you? It just has so much in it. Okay. Worth says, this is what I want for graphite, fur and scales and so on. Yes, absolutely. And let me show you as well. So the one thing I still haven't shown you, I've been going through this for like half an hour, showing you what's inside this club, and I still haven't finished. That's how much is in here. So the level up trainings is the final part of this club. So inside the level up trainings area is where I put all of that all the new stuff. So every month I add a new training, whether that is a class or a resource or a live workshop. So the live replays is where the draw week replays will go. So in here we've got the draw week replays from January. So if you did this draw week, then I recommend joining the club just so you can do the draw week from January as well, because that was awesome as well. You can see we've had other workshops. We've got this hair one as well, where you can draw this hair in graphite and this cat and the eye, and also this cat eye here. And we're planning to do more live workshops inside the club, and because so many of you guys love the live workshops, so for our monthly content we're going to do a lot more live workshops. Every month I also do a critique session. You can see here you get a chance to submit your drawings for critique. I pick a selection and then I critique them and give feedback, but I give tips that are useful even if you don't get your drawing critiqued. So you can see I actually break it down. I'm not just talking about what I do, I show you. I demonstrate how I would do a specific texture. I check values and I show how proportions could be improved. In each critique session, there is so much juicy information that you can learn from it. And it really shows you just how I would change, beginner's drawing, but even drawings that are more advanced. I think the critique sessions are absolutely awesome. You also get access to the trainings library. This is where we upload the classes which are just the level up classes. So you mentioned that you'd like to see graphite for fur, was it? Who was it? But anyway, so our most recent class that I just added to the club is creating these 5 photorealistic skin textures in graphite. We did pores, we did wrinkles, we did freckles, water dripping on the face. So can you see, even if you're just to buy this like as a course alone, doing these 5 textures, that could cost you the $39 alone, but you see how much you get inside this club. So with the trainings, we have had 5 coloured pencil textures. We've done a fox on drafting film. We're going to do more of them because members loved the projects on drafting film. We've done the portrait on drafting film of this gorgeous little girl, and we've done a fox. So if you love doing these textures and you love coloured pencil, then drafting film is a game changer and it's an amazing surface to work on. We also have classes from our amazing community manager, Alice, who's also a published illustrator. She's got many degrees in art as well. And so she did a class on gestural sketching, how to loosen up, which is awesome. We have a few sketching classes, and we even have more seasonal classes as well. So Christmas will be coming up soon, and we have a 12 days of festive drawing class in there as well, where we created these 12 lovely mini drawings that take like 10 minutes each, that you can do one a day, and by the end you have like 12 of these cute little drawings that you can use. I use them as gift tags, and I also put them on the tree as decorations as well, and they were so lovely. So we did candy canes, blurry lights, hot chocolate, lots of nice little warm, cozy, festive drawings. So these are great mini projects. We practiced a few different techniques in these as well. So these are great. And so this kind of project, this kind of class, there's one each month. So you can see we've got more advanced classes. So it's great if you go through Drawing Decoded, learn the skills, and then you can say, okay, I want to dive into value a bit more, so do this class, or I want to do some more advanced dogs in colored pencil, so you can do that, or I want to practice blending with solvent a bit more, so you can do this class as well. There's so much you can do. There really is. And we label them whether they're beginner or intermediate, but really I always walk you through everything step by step. So don't be intimidated by intermediate. You can give it a go and you'll do great as well. Okay, so you can see what we've got in there. Let me know if you got any questions. Jules says, okay, I've joined. See you on the inside. That's amazing to hear. Yeah, so make sure to join before doors close. Tomorrow, 14th of October, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Doors will close and they will not open until next year. We only open a couple times a year, and the price may increase next time we open. And like I said, because I know new people are coming in to watch this at all times, so when you join the Level Up Art Club, you get 14 days to try it out if you're on a monthly plan. If it's not for you, we'll give you your money back. We're that confident you're going to love it. And if you're on an annual plan, you get 2 months free. So it's $390 US for a annual plan, and you get 30 days to try it out. So yeah. So like I said, if you've just joined and you're interested, when you join the club, you get all of these different things. You get the welcome start here section. That is all about helping you find your way around, get set up, and you can take a quiz. Let me show you the quiz. So when you join, I have a quiz that I created. It's got like 10 questions, and it'll help give you your closest stage. So your level up stage is what we call it. And you can go through the questions, so like which drawing is closest to your current ability, and it'll ask you like questions, so it'll test like how much you know about drawing as well as different things. And so this is great because once you know your drawing stage, you can go to our Level Up roadmap. Let me show you. So this is one of our amazing things. Hopefully it loads up. There we go. So this is our Level Up realistic drawing roadmap. So take the quiz when you first join, and it will give you your stage. We have got 5 different stages inside our club. We have got first stroke, which is stage 1. Maybe you're new to drawing and you're like, where do I even start? This stage is for you. And even if you're not sure and you're like, a lot of people just are like, okay, I want to start at stage 1 anyway and just start from the beginning. So that's absolutely fine too. And it's what we recommend, even if you get stage 2, best to just start at stage 1 anyway. So first stroke is stage 1, and then number 2 is strong foundation. Stage 3 is detailed devotion. This is where you're starting to get some realism in your drawing, but you might start to get stuck. You're like, okay, how do I get more details in my drawing? Why do my drawings not look the way I want? How do I do those tricky patterns? Stage 4 is realism refiner. This is where you're really trying to capture that likeness, and you'll want to develop your artist intuition. And then finally, you get to stage 5, which is final flourish. And the great thing is you can go to this roadmap and you can keep it alongside you, and it gives you milestones. So if you're at stage 1, for example, it will say your journey starts here. Milestone 1. To know what drawing supplies you need for graphite and colour pencil drawing. So that's your first milestone. And then milestone 2 is I've practiced sketching, both loose, quick sketches and more accurately from references. Milestone 3 is I've practiced drawing techniques like shading, mark making. And finally, milestone 4 is I've finished a drawing from start to finish. And the great thing is for each of those milestones, that you've got a little checklist here, it gives you little hints of what to do inside the membership to help you tick off each milestone. So for example, with milestone 1, it says, I know what drawing supplies I need for graphite and colour pencil drawing. It will then say, okay, action items, watch the supply lesson inside Drawing Decoded. and you can even go straight to the link. It links you to that lesson, so it's super easy. Or watch the supply lessons from Colored Pencil Academy. And so once you've done both those things, you can tick off that milestone. So this is so valuable if you're like, okay, I'm overwhelmed, there's so much in this club, which is great, but where do I start? Take the quiz, then you'll download this roadmap and you can just go through it. And if you go through these milestones, you will be making so much progress. So you'll be sketching, you'll be learning about values, and as you complete the levels, you will just start to progress through those stages. And you also have that community as well, where you can reach out for any questions, post your drawings, say, hey, where should I focus on next? You can see we have milestones for each stage. This really is a great roadmap to keep you on track and just to help you focus on what to do next at each stage of your journey. What's the best place for you to go? And like I said, most people just say, okay, I'm going to start from stage 1 and work my way through. And that's what I recommend as well. So that is the roadmap. And all of that you get inside the welcome section. I really thought it through to make sure that when you join, you know what to do and where to go. So like I said, I have a navigation video that shows you around the club so you know where everything is. And we even have a nice little bingo card. So I love the bingo card. It really gets everyone motivated. Let me show you. So bingo card of just fun things to do inside the club. So little things that you can do. It's always fun to have a game of bingo. So little things like sharing your goal or your dream project, all the way to completing a 5-minute sketch or get out of your comfort zone. And it's lovely seeing people's post related to this bingo card in the community. Okay. So like I said, you get this wonderful welcome start here section as well as the community. I'm just going to show you guys it again because I know a lot of you are joining for the first time. Jules says, where do you find the quiz? Sorry, I missed that bit. So yeah, the quiz is in the welcome start here section. So when you join the club, you can go into the welcome start here section, and it will, if you go through those lessons, it will link you to the quiz and you can take it, find out your stage, and then go to your roadmap and see where the milestones and action items, and that just helps you stay on track. And lots of people say that they absolutely love the roadmap. Okay, so once again, I just want to show you the community because it's so lovely. I love how it's set up. We have so many people sharing their things. And what I love is our community manager, Alice. She does these like weekly questions, which is always so lovely. Like, what's one that we got here? Like, she really goes out of the box and just thinks of these random things. Like, this week's question is, if you had to design a drawing challenge, what would the theme be? And what's so lovely is, so what we got, like 89 comments from people just sharing and connecting. And it's really nice. Like, I know one of the weeks she did a question like, what other hobby would you love to do besides drawing? And like people would say like, oh, I want to learn guitar, and another person would want to learn guitar, and so they could just connect and start chatting. And that's one thing I love about the community is people just form these close bonds where they're just checking in on each other. And if someone's working on a drawing, they'll say, oh, how are you getting on with that drawing that you're doing of like your granddaughter, or you know, of your dog. So there's a lot of you know, it's more like a little family inside the community. Can you see everyone's already in there introducing themselves, diving in, sharing? Look at that bird. Carolyn's done an amazing job there. And sharing tips. Yeah, so it's really lovely to see so many new people in the club. And what I love as well is we have this meetup section. So when there's live workshops, you can see that we have we can put it on the meetups, you can RSVP, and it has the link. I'm going to do a welcome live as well. So once doors close, I'm going to do a live inside the club to welcome everyone in. I'll answer any questions that you have as well. A nice little celebration, as well as we'll be doing this dog workshop. So if you join before doors close, you will be able to be part of our upcoming live workshop. We'll be drawing this super cute dog together. We'll practice drawing the white fur. We'll do how to create those lovely eyes that are like glassy but have so much depth to them. You feel like you can look into this dog's soul. So we'll be doing this drawing together in the club, and the only way you can be part of it is if you join before doors close. So yeah, only for members. Join before doors close. Doors are closing soon, like one day left to join, guys. So make sure that you don't forget and make sure you join, because honestly, once doors closed, they're not going to open till next year. So once you miss out on joining, that is it. And if you join before doors close, you will get this bonus course. So the colored pencil portrait course, worth $97. You get it for free when you join. If you join before doors close, you will get this course. It's a 3-hour course. Shows you all these different features for the portraits. We will create them together. And this is yours to keep even if you cancel your membership. So absolutely worth it. And this is everything you get inside the course. You'll get the Colored Pencil Academy, which is that really comprehensive colored pencil course. You will get Drawing Decoded, which is my course all about the fundamentals of realistic drawing. Really amazing if you're completely new to drawing. It is so good. And you also get that library of over 170 projects. You'll get monthly critiques, a community, a new training each month, resources, so much. But make sure you join before doors close. And like I said, we're thinking of increasing the price next time doors open. So if you're thinking of joining, make sure to join now, because if you join at the current price, it won't change for you. Even if the price increases, yours won't. Okay. Rick says, I have learned so much in the Level Up Art Club. It has really been worth it. That's amazing. But I have trouble opening the email links in the mail. They are blocked by security setting. I haven't managed to change the setting. What I recommend is email us and take a screenshot of what you're seeing, and then we can help dig into it and look into the problem a bit more and see what the issue is. So reach out to us at team@kirstyparcher.com and we'll help you out with that. Okay, so if you guys have any other questions, I'm happy to help. But yeah, there's just so much inside this club, and hope to see you inside. So also, I just want to show you as well a few of our members. So first of all, I want to show you, because it's really easy to think that drawing is some sort of gift that you're born with, right? But as you can see, I was a beginner. When I got into drawing, I was trying to figure all this out on my own. And my drawings, they were looking flat. I couldn't get the proportions right. And I just tried to outline everything. I really just wanted to add outlines everywhere to try and define things. Look, I added outlines everywhere, which made my drawings look a bit more cartoony. And it took a lot of trial and error for me to figure out how to make my drawings look more realistic. But that's why I started practicing and teaching what I was learning. And you really can create realistic drawings like I have here. I was not born with the talent. I learned, and it took me a while to learn all this. And that's why I want to fast track your success, right? I want to fast track how quickly you can create realistic drawings. And if you join the club, follow the courses and use the community, which has loads of like-minded artists that are all going through the same journey, all get it, all having the same struggles, sharing their wins, you will be able to create drawings like this too. I absolutely know it. So I'm just going to show you as well a couple of the amazing members that we have. So I want to introduce you to a few members inside the club. First of all, I want to introduce you to Lynn. Lynn is absolutely awesome. So here's some of Lynn's amazing drawings. So Lynn, she joined the club after the draw week, and she was like in the community, so encouraging to everyone. And can you see how amazing her drawings are? She'd not really drawn before, and now she's creating drawings as gifts. And I just want to share Lynn's story because yours can be the same if you join the club.
Was never into drawing, believe it or not. I drew at school, but it never interested me. And then a friend of mine, who I actually worked for many years, and her drawings were amazing. Unfortunately, she got diagnosed with terminal cancer. So when she passed away, I inherited all her art supplies, which was lots of paper and pencils and things. So I made myself go to a class. And unfortunately, it only lasted for 6 months because the lady retired. And I couldn't find anywhere local to me. And then I went on YouTube and found you. After watching lots of your YouTube videos, I decided to jump onto that draw week that you did. And from that, I then joined your art club. To find something that you love doing and to share it with other like-minded people is amazing. I mean, your community is amazing. People are so friendly. They're very helpful. It's really, I'm so pleased I found it. I've learned so much from not only yourself, but from people in the group as well, in the community.
Have you found that it's changed more of your drawing skills or just like the mindset around drawing?
Both the mindset and obviously I think my drawing skills have, my friends say my drawing skills have improved no end because I drew a sunflower.
Yes, I saw
my Californian friend, and I handed it to her.
Wow.
And she absolutely loved it. So she was over the moon because sunflowers are her favourite flowers. The bluebird that we did in the last draw week blew me away. I couldn't believe that I'd drawn it. It was incredible. And since then, it's pushed my imagination to do other things. So what I want to do, I want to be able to do portraits. I've not done your portrait class yet, because what I've done, because when you join your club, you've got a really good setup. You've got your welcome start screen, which helps you navigate through the system. And then you've got like a roadmap that you can see by using your tools what level you're at.
Yeah.
But what I decided to do was I binned all that and I've started right from the beginning. The club is amazing. There's so many branches to it, and you can choose which way you want to go.
I see a little doggy in the background. What's his name?
Riley.
Hi, Riley. Oh, so cute.
He's usually round my feet when I'm drawing.
Bless him.
He's never too far away.
So what was it when you were part of Draw Week? What was the thing that gave you the push to want to join the club? Was there a specific moment in Draw Week that was like, okay, I'm going to join?
It was after Draw Week. My brain talks me out of things quite easily.
Okay.
And I'm saying to myself, I want to do this. I'm going to join. And then I've got this thing on my shoulder saying, no, you're not. No, you're not. And after Draw Week, and I showed my friend the bluebird that I'd drawn, showed it to my friend. She says, Lynn, you've got to do it. Just do it. Bit the bullet. It was only literally the day, I think it was the day after I actually joined. I wish I'd have done it during the Draw Week because I've got all those extra bonuses.
Yeah.
It was my drawing of the bluebird that made me, because I couldn't have done that without your guidance. There's no way.
And so what would you say to someone that's in Draw Week right now and they're going through it and they're also hesitating and not sure and sort of saying, no, I'm not going to join?
Oh gosh, do it. Don't let that person on your shoulder tell you not to do it. Go for it. Honestly, you will be amazed. You just got a plethora of things in that club that whether you're an advanced, whether you're a beginner or whether you're an advanced at drawing, if you've never picked up a pencil in your life, I highly recommend it because you start from the beginning and you just work your way up. You even show you how to hold a pencil, don't you? I think if you like drawing and you're obviously doing the Draw Week, just do it. Just do it for the money that you pay for this club. It's outstanding value for money. Absolutely. There's nowhere else where you can get the amount of courses and work, even the downloadable workbooks that you do is worth that dollars. It's incredible. Incredible value for money. I can't recommend you enough.
And so that was a little look at what our member Lynn said. She's an awesome member. And like I said, doors are closing very soon. Don't leave it too late to join, because once doors close tomorrow, then that's it. We don't know when we're opening them again, but it won't be until next year. So if you're interested in joining, don't leave it too long. Doors close 14th of October, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time, and that'll be your last chance to join. For $39 per month, you get access to my comprehensive courses, Color Pencil Academy, 80 lessons there that you learn color pencil from beginner all the way to more advanced. Drawing Decoded, where you learn the fundamentals of realistic drawing. You get an access to over 170 real-time projects for watercolor, color pencil, charcoal, graphite. I just went through everything in the club. It took me like 45 minutes. So if you're just joining now, then make sure to go back after this is finished and take a look at that, because I show you everything that's inside the club in detail. So $39 a month if you join monthly, $3.90 for an annual. That gives you 2 months free. And make sure to join before doors close, because the thing is, we're thinking of increasing the price next time. So if you join now, you'll lock in this price. It won't increase for you. And also it means that you're getting 14 days to try it out anyway. If you're a monthly member, you get 14 days to try the club out. If it's not for you, we'll give you your money back. So you've got nothing to lose. But if you join now, you'll also be part of our live workshop coming up, where we're going to draw this cute dog together. So make sure that you join so that you don't miss out on that. If you're a part of Draw Week and love those projects, then you're going to love this as well. And also, when you join before doors close, you will get this color pencil portrait course to keep, and that will be yours to keep even if you cancel your membership. So it's worth $97. We draw different features, and that is yours to keep. So once again, when you join the club, you get access to all of these different things, a welcome start here section, which really takes you through a quiz to find what stage you are at drawing, and a roadmap which tells you where to go for your learning, where to learn first, depending on what stage you're at. So that's amazing. And I just went through the quiz and the roadmap, so you can check this out once I've done and go back to that and have a little look. You get the community, you get the level up trainings, including live replays, Drawing Decoded, Color Pencil Academy, and the Art Class Collection, which has so many different projects. We have color pencil animals, we have color pencil portraits. So look, we've got color pencil portraits here, like whole portraits, as well as different features as well, like skin. We've got it all, and all of those projects are in real time, so you can go now, get instant access to all of them, as well as like little objects, cupcakes, flowers. There's something for everyone. Also watercolor, expressive paintings like animals, landscapes, portraits. So these are categories within the animals. You get loads of animals, even realism with watercolor pencils. So much is in here. You get charcoal, animals, portraits. Again, this club has got so much value in it, worth way more than $39 a month. So don't miss out. Don't miss out, because once doors close, they are closed. And so anyway, thank you for watching. If you have any other questions, then make sure to email us at team@kirstypartridge.com if you have any last minute questions, but don't leave it too long, because doors are closing soon. So make sure to join before doors close, 14th of October, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you inside the club. Take care.